Hi, it's Keto Mum Bub here. How are you? Nice to meet you. Welcome to your 10-day experience pack. So what does that mean? It means that you've brought an experience pack and you're on your way to starting your ketone journey. So I'm very, very happy to be here and be a part of that with you. Now, the ketone experience, it really does vary from person to person. So I started the journey about 6 weeks ago, and the first things that I started to notice were increased energy. I felt clearer in my head. I was finding that I was getting through more tasks in the day with a lot less frustration. And look, the weight loss did come, but it came a little bit later. And that's totally fine, because at the beginning, your body's just learning to basically burn ketones for fuel instead of sugar. So by putting these exogenous ketones, I've got one of them here, this is one of the pouches, into your body, you're increasing the level of ketones, and that gets you into a state of ketosis. And when you're in ketosis, that's when you start to find that extra energy, the brain fog is just gone. It's like living life in high definition. Well, I find it is anyway. And you're teaching your body to burn fat for fuel, which is really exciting. So what I thought we would do for my first ever video is teach you on day one how I made up my first sachet and how I want you to do it too. So the good thing is, with me helping you, I want you to start small and build up. And the reason is if you have any issues in your gut or your bowel, and you have something like leaky gut or irritable bowels, you're already sensitive in your digestive area, and we don't want to create any more stress. What we want to do is introduce something slowly that's going to help you and help those issues. So if I was to give you a whole packet straight up and you had a reaction, or it was too much for your digestive system to handle, then you would be on the toilet, or you would be feeling very yucky in your tummy, and we don't want that. So, and I'm using the word tummy because I'm a mum, sorry. I've got a 4-year-old, a 2-year-old, and a 6-month-old, so it's pretty busy. So I get my teaspoon. So I like to start with a heaped one, because why not? This flavour is peach, and it is beautiful. It's like an iced tea. And in this bottle, this is about a 600ml shaker bottle. I just have cold water. I like to use really cold water from the fridge, but you can use whatever. And this is about 600 mils of water. So if you get one of those little spring water bottles, that's about 500 mils. I'd probably recommend doing a little bit more than that and popping it in a shaker bottle like this. So where's my shaker thing? Over here. Pop that in. You don't really need this, but I just like it when it shakes around and it makes the noise. And this will just be on the first day. And if you don't have any reactions to your 1 teaspoon and you feel fine, then we build it up day by day. So by day 2, you'll be having 2 teaspoons. Alrighty, so that's my mix made up for the day. And what you do is you have your charged one. That's beautiful. It's like an iced tea. Your charged one in the morning. So your charged will always say it's charged, and it will always be coloured. That means it's got caffeine in it, and that's the one we want to have in the morning. Now, usually I make it up just before breakfast, and I drink it pretty quickly in about 20 minutes. I would advise you drink it within about half an hour so that you get the full effects of it kicking in at the same time, which you'll feel about anywhere from half an hour to an hour later. Well, I find I start feeling it kicking in about half an hour, and in an hour I know that it's working. Now, the non-charged, the caffeine-free ones, that's what we want to have in the afternoon. So this morning, starting your journey, have your charged one first. Then after lunchtime, either after your main meal at 1 o'clock or whatever, or about whenever you have a snack 2 or 3 o'clock, have your caffeine free. I wouldn't advise to have it any later than 3 or 4 o'clock, because it's still going to give you a little bit more energy, even though it doesn't have the caffeine. And we still want you to be able to go to sleep and have a deep and restful sleep. So 3, 4 o'clock is probably the latest that I would have it. We also have a Keto Calm sachet that you can get, which helps you sleep if you have difficulty sleeping, and you can ask me about that at another time as well. So welcome to your journey. If you have any questions, just ask me. I'm here for you.